So first I'm going to explain what a prayer board is, and then from there we're going to go into making the prayer board. So basically what a prayer board is, it's a board that has different subjects about what you're going to be praying about. The most common subjects people pray about are your family and friends, your finances, and your health. You can also just do one request envelope, and all of your requests for your subjects will go in that one envelope. There's also going to be an answered envelope. That is after your prayer has been answered, you're going to put those into the answered envelope. These are different ways that you can do your prayer boards. There's really no exact way of how to do it because this is your prayer board. So here's some more examples of how to do it, and then this is how I did mine. All right, so we started to make these prayer boards starting at Dollar General. I did not go there for these boards, but I did see they had 2 boards and they were $8 each. So I grabbed those boards because I am making one for somebody else. So I grabbed those and headed right back out of there. Now, because those boards are actually smaller than the regular board, I also grabbed some of these envelopes from Dollar General. This is the size of them. I needed smaller envelopes because the board is smaller, and I needed 5 envelopes for my 4 subjects and then my answered prayer envelope. So here's the size for the smaller envelopes for the smaller board. Then we're going to head over to Wally World to get some more stuff. So my title letters I did get from Walmart. There's also some like this that they sell at Hobby Lobby, but the pink ones I did get from Walmart because they were cheaper than the Hobby Lobby even with the discount. But I did get some purple ones from Hobby Lobby for the second board that I'm doing. Get you some flowers, and then what's a prayer board without some crosses? So I grabbed some crosses. Then we're going to go to Hobby Lobby. And you're going to go ahead and grab your blings and jiggly things. I wanted some more bling and some things to hang down. Then you're going to get some tiny letters. And then don't forget your title letters, which are just going to be bigger than your tiny letters. So this is everything that I bought. I also bought some gold paper from Hobby Lobby that you'll see later on. And those envelopes are from Dollar General. So like I said, I also got the gold glitter paper from Hobby Lobby, and this is the one that I got and what it looks like. All right, and this is everything I have. I did not end up using any of those leaves or those butterflies. I did, however, use some different butterflies that you'll see later on in the video. So the other butterflies, I actually took some from my wall decor right here. I actually took 2 from down below, and those are where I got it from. And I believe I got these butterflies from Amazon. Now, a few other things that I had that I needed to use were some index cards. This is what you're going to write your prayers on. I had some push pins, and then I had some gem sheets. The gem sheets I used around the border. The push pins I used for the middle of the envelopes. And then, of course, like I said, the index cards is what you're going to write your prayers on. These are all from Dollar General as well. So I ended up making colored envelopes, and how I did that is I took a sheet of colored construction paper and I just glued that onto the white envelopes. All right, so once again, you're going to take your construction paper and then you're going to take your envelope. Now the envelope side that opens up, that's the side that's going to be shown. So that's the side that is going to need the color. This side is not going to be shown. Okay, so once again, the side that opens up is the side that's going to be showing. What you're going to do is you're going to glue this paper on to the envelope right about here. You don't want to glue it too far up because then you're not going to be able to put any of the index cards in there with your prayers. You're going to want to glue it right at the bottom where the flap starts. You want to be able to open it up. Go ahead and get you some of this glue. I'm going to explain this glue later on in the video. And use this glue to glue the paper on the front here. you're just going to take some scissors and you're going to cut around the envelope. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put some glue here and you're going to glue that onto some more colored paper, like just like this. So take your glue again. Then you're just going to cut around there as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a colored envelope. Once again, this side is going to be glued onto the board. All you're going to see is this side. Then you're just going to take your tiny letters and you're going to put the subjects of what you're praying about onto those colored envelopes. After your letter is on, it's going to look something like this. Now, I used regular glue to glue the paper onto the envelopes. I would recommend you not use that. I'm going to show you the glue to use, but the glue is not dry, which is why it looks wrinkled. This is the glue I suggest you use. With this glue, you don't have to wait until the regular glue dries to put your letters on, and it's going to avoid looking wrinkled. So use this glue. It's specifically for paper on paper contact so that you don't get that wrinkled look. Once again, for the purple envelopes, I used this glue, which is why you don't see any wrinkles. For the pink envelopes, I used regular glue, and that regular glue had not dried yet. But once it's dry, you're going to see later on in the video that the wrinkles aren't as noticeable after the regular glue dries, but just use this glue to avoid the wrinkles. Now, when I tell y'all these little $8 boards came with some goodies, and like I said, I didn't even go to Dollar General to get these boards because first off, I didn't know Dollar General sold these boards, and I think they had just put these out on the floor and there was only 2. So it was like it was meant for me to get because I am doing 2 boards. But anyways, they came with some goodies. They came with tacks that I actually did use because they're pink, and my board, of course, has pink in it. It came with some tacks. It came with a little board for goals. It came with a little board for like priorities. It came with like a little calendar. There's also like some quotes in there, and then there's some templates for some flowers. There's also some labels, which is what I did end up using on the inside of my envelopes, but there's also some other little goodies in there as well, all for $8. So these are the labels. I'm just going to end up using them on the inside of the envelopes because most of these labels is exactly the same as what my subjects are. So I just didn't want them to go to waste. So I'm just going to put those on the inside. Here you can also see that now that the glue is dried, that the envelopes aren't as wrinkled as they were before. But just use the other glue just to avoid being wrinkled. So the last thing I'm going to show you is how to place the colored envelopes onto the glitter background. You're just going to take that, put glue on this side, and glue it in the middle of the gold sheet, making sure you're leaving yourself a border around just like that. And then you're just going to cut around, leaving you the purple or whatever color you have envelope inside of the gold background. Another thing is that I am going to spray paint my border of my board. I'm going to spray paint that gold, and then I used some contact paper, which is marble contact paper, and I placed that on the board as well to give the background of the board. All right, so the rest of the video is self-explanatory, so enjoy. Y'all, so this is the other board that I did, just so that I don't get asked, hey, where's the other board? So this person requested black, purple, and gold, with the exception of 2 cardinals. They also requested flowers all around the border. Now this person is thinking they want the middle to be a little different, so nothing is glued down except for the flowers around the border. So they'll be able to decide how they want it their way. But I just did this part for them, and then they can finish it off because they're a little indecisive of what they want it to look like in the middle. All right, that is the end of making the prayer board video. And as always, go ahead and hit that like button and click the bell if you want to see the next video that I post. Go ahead and click that subscribe to see more videos from me. And always, thank you for watching. Bye.